You know, we've all seen teleportation in sci-fi movies and dreamed about it. But what if it wasn't a dream? What if it was just how you get to work in the morning? No, I'm serious. Just think about that for a second. Your commute? Gone. Just poof. No more traffic jams, no packed trains, no waiting in line at the airport. You just decide to be somewhere else, and you are. Instantly. Well, that's not some far-off hypothetical in the nation of Quantara. That is just Tuesday. We're talking about a place where this absolutely mind-blowing technology is as normal as grabbing a cup of coffee.
But, okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty of how it all works, you've got to see the world that this tech created. So let's take a quick look around Quantara.
The first thing you'd notice is that it's just beautiful and incredibly clean. This entire civilization is powered by clean energy. You've got these stunning golden solar panels on almost every rooftop, glass skyscrapers that literally clean themselves, and silent solar-powered vehicles just gliding through the sky. It's a perfectly integrated, sustainable world.
And right in the heart of their capital city, Solaria, is this building, the Quantum Teleportation Hub. Now, this isn't just some train station, okay? This is the absolute core of their society. It is the beating heart of the entire nation.
All right, so the big question, how in the world does this actually work? Let's do this. We're going to follow one traveler through the whole process, and it all begins with the first and maybe the most critical step, capturing a perfect blueprint of you. The whole thing really breaks down into these 4 key phases. You've got the scan, the encoding, the actual transmission, and then the final step, putting it all back together. So picture it. It's your turn. You walk up to this sleek, minimalist pod. They call it the quantum transfer chamber. You step inside, and the doors just whoosh shut without a sound. At this moment, your physical journey is over, and your quantum journey is about to begin. Inside, these high-tech scanning rings pass over your body. And we're not talking about a hospital MRI here. This is infinitely more detailed. It is capturing everything, your entire skeletal structure, your muscles, all the way down to the quantum state of every single particle you're made of. And just get a load of this detail. The system doesn't just map your body. It captures your unique neural signature, the very essence of your consciousness, the thing that makes you, you. It maps the quantum spin of your atoms and encodes your entire molecular blueprint. It's making a perfect digital copy of you. So as soon as that perfect scan is complete, your entire being exists as pure data. And the next 2 steps happen so fast, it's basically instantaneous. This is where you get turned into pure information and sent on your way. And this is what that moment of transition looks like. Your physical body just dissolves into billions of these tiny, glowing particles. You literally cease to exist as matter and become a stream of pure quantum data all ready for transmission.
That data stream flows right into the heart of the machine, the entanglement core. Now this is the secret sauce. Quantara has this whole national network of these cores, and they're all linked through quantum entanglement. What that means is information that disappears from one node can instantly appear at another, no matter the distance. There's no travel, it's just replacement.
And the advantages are just staggering. I mean, think about it. Conventional travel is slow, it burns tons of fuel, and you always get stuck in traffic. Quantum transmission is instant, it's unbelievably efficient, and congestion is not even a concept. It completely rewrites the rules of getting from A to B. Visually, they show it as this flash of light streaking through these crazy fractal energy tunnels. But the reality is, there's no travel time at all. The data simply stops existing in one place and starts existing in another. It's true instantaneous movement.
All right, let's get to the final and frankly the most mind-bending step in this whole process. Taking that stream of pure data and turning it back into a living, breathing person.
So, inside the destination chamber, the whole thing happens in reverse, and it is a breathtaking sight. First, those glowing particles form a kind of transparent skeleton. Then, the organs materialize inside it. Muscles start weaving themselves into place, and finally, skin covers the whole form. You're literally rebuilt from the inside out.
And the system's accuracy? It's absolute, 100%. Every single atom, every cell, every neural connection is put back in the exact state it was in moments before. There is zero room for error. It is a perfect reconstruction every single time.
Before those chamber doors open, the system runs one last check. Is the neural pattern restored? Is consciousness stable? is the identity confirmed. Only when it gets a green light on every single one of those checks does the process actually complete.
So, what does all this mean for the average person living in Quantara? What is life actually like when this incredible power is just normal?
Well, for the traveler, the whole experience is seamless. The pod door opens, and they just step out. One moment they were in the middle of the bustling capital, and the next they're standing on a breezy coast or in some futuristic botanical garden. No jet lag, no disorientation. You just arrive.
And don't think for a second this is some luxury for the elite. Just look at this data on daily commutes in the capital. A staggering 95% of all travel is done by quantum teleportation. The other methods, which are crazy futuristic on their own, they barely even register. This is the default for absolutely everyone.
And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. In Quantara, this breathtaking feat of science isn't a miracle anymore. It's a utility. It's as common and as reliable as turning on a light switch or getting water from the tap.
And that just leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. If you could be anywhere, at any time, with no travel needed, what would that do to our cities, to our relationships, to our very idea of what a neighborhood, a country, or even the world is? How would a world without distance truly change us?